my channel. My name is Christy. I am also known as Dat Keto Lady on Instagram and on YouTube. So today we're going to be cooking a really good yet simple meal. We're going to be making gyro meat, and you can serve this in a variety of ways. Making it is with a mixture of lamb and ground beef. So let's get started, and it's going to be fun. So what I have here is just half of the onion, and you're gonna cut it up into just some big chunks. And I know I should not be cutting towards myself. There you go. We're gonna pulse this down. And I told y'all this is the first time I'm using this, so we're gonna do this together. Okay, all right, so now my onion is finely chopped. Y'all, why did it take me so long to get this food processor? I mean, really, that was so easy. Okay, so next we're gonna add in the lamb. Good news, it's not smoking. So, in essence, what we're doing is we're turning the meat basically into like a paste. So I haven't fully combined all of it, but before I do that, I want to add my powdered seasonings to this. Then we're going to blend it up the rest of the way. Oh wow, okay, that looks beautiful. All right, let's see. It's definitely like a paste. Everything is really combined well. I should have gotten a food processor many, many years ago because, yeah. Look at that, it's like a paste. That's what we want. So now we're gonna put it into our pan. I love a good parchment paper lined pan because a lot of times you don't even have to wash it when you're done. You can just like throw the parchment paper away. So what I have here is my baking dish. This is a 10 by 6 pan, and I'm gonna just put the meat down in here and bake it. I have my oven preheating on 325. Oh y'all, the blade and all came out with it. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get that out. I'm gonna have to get that out. And also, who else uses, like if you're keto now, but you used to have a rice cooker, I use my rice cooker spoon for literally everything, and I don't even have the rice cooker anymore. Isn't that hilarious? Like, this paddle that I got with the rice cooker lives on, even though we don't even cook rice anymore. Okay, so we're gonna get the blade out of here. And then we're gonna just see how the meat, it kind of looks like if you've ever had like potted meat. Is that what it's really called? I don't know. But anyway, you know, like the deviled, is it deviled meat? My aunt used to feed us that all the time on a piece of, like on a sandwich. All right, so we're just gonna smooth this out as much as we can. And I probably could have used a smaller pan, but it's okay. We're gonna just mix it on out. And y'all liked the bloopers so much last time that I'm just gonna leave those in, okay? If that's okay with y'all, it'll make my life a little bit easier, and it'll bring a little bit of comedic relief to the videos. How about that? Okay. All right, so there you go. That's how you make gyro meat. We're gonna bake it on 325. I'm gonna check it at around the 45-minute mark, and then we'll go from there. It just depends, but definitely 45 minutes to start off with. I'm gonna show you the ingredients that I am using tonight to go with the gyro meat. This, if you want to use it in a form of a wrap, I buy these at Walmart, and these are a great keto or low carb option. They're really big, so you're only gonna need half of this. You would cut it in half, put your ingredients inside, and then roll it up. I use this also from Walmart. You can use any kind of lettuce that you want, but I just picked this up because it looks really colorful and nice, and I've had it before. We enjoy this blend of lettuce. Also, you're gonna need feta cheese. Again, this is from Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. I'm so glad we finally have one in our area. You're gonna need some Greek olives. The reason that I like this brand of olives is because they are not overpowering. Some of the brands of olives can really be kind of, I don't know, they're really strong. So this is a great one. You're gonna need some tzatziki sauce. There's also an avocado tzatziki sauce that they sell at Trader Joe's. But if you don't wanna buy it pre-made, tzatziki is really easy to make. You can make that if you want to. You don't have to buy it store-bought. You're gonna need some tomatoes, some cucumbers chopped up. And I'm also gonna include the recipe that I made. This is Greek salad dressing, and I'm gonna toss the lettuce leaves in that. It is super easy to make, very basic ingredients, and I will also put that recipe in here as well. My timer just went off. I actually baked this for 45 minutes and it is really done. I want to just highlight some of the crispy bits and pieces that are on here, and it doesn't matter if your meat comes out, you know, it's like not perfectly shaped and everything. That's okay, because we're gonna actually slice this into long, slender pieces. It doesn't matter what it looks like right now in the pan, because that is totally irrelevant to what the end result is gonna be like. I've taken the meat out of the pan and just placed it on a sheet pan, and remember, it doesn't matter how this looks right now, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna begin to cut it into just thin slices. If you've been to a Greek restaurant, you've seen them, like they have that spigot thing and they just like slice it down off of the sides. You can go this way, you can go this way, you can go whatever way you want, but I'm just gonna go long ways with it. And I want, like, the meat is just, I wasn't sure that I was gonna be a fan of the ground lamb, but it's really good. I might cut some this way too, I don't know. That way we can get a better idea of how it looks. And I'm just cutting it into thin strips. And this And there we have it. All of our meat is cut up. I'm gonna get my little skillet out. I'm gonna fry it on each side. I'm gonna plate up my salads, and dinner is done. Delicious and easy, basically zero carb gyro meat. Couldn't be simpler. First, let me just start by saying how beautiful is my new pan. The pan that I used in the last video, my husband was like, honey, I think you need a new pan. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get a new pan. So I did. In the pan, I have just a little bit of this avocado oil. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple of slices after the oil heats up. I'm gonna take a couple of slices at a time. You don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it because I personally like it to be kind of crispy. So I'm just gonna fry it up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour in just a little bit at a time the Greek salad dressing that I made. All right, now I'm gonna show you how I make up the salad. So I just have obviously my lettuce that I tossed in the Greek dressing and just make whatever size bed of lettuce you want. Next, I'm gonna put the meat on top. This is so basic, y'all. Like, now I'm gonna show you how I plate it up. I have a bed of lettuce and then I put my gyro meat on top. Next up, I am going to just top it with some of the cucumber tzatziki sauce from Trader Joe's. However much you feel like you want. I think that looks good. Then we're gonna go in with some olives and some feta cheese. Look at that, yum. I should wait to put the feta on last because it gets all over your fingers. Then I'm gonna go in with some cucumber pieces, some tomato, and there you have it. Look at that, a delicious, healthy, nutritious gyro salad. That concludes today's cooking video. I hope y'all have enjoyed it, and I hope that I've conveyed like how easy it is to make. It really is a simple recipe. Also, I wanted to mention that it stores really well. You can put it into an airtight container or into like a Ziploc bag, put it in the refrigerator or the freezer. If you don't have my e-cookbook, I highly recommend that you get it. It is available on thatketolady.com. I will attempt to put a link in the description below. If you don't subscribe, go ahead and subscribe and also hit the notification button so that you are notified whenever I post a new video. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on there as well. I am Dat Keto Lady, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but the e-cookbook is $12. It has 63 of my own recipes in it, and it is so awesome. Super easy ingredients, no real special items required to make the recipes. It has breakfast, dinner, sides, and some desserts, because dessert is important when you're on keto also. So thank y'all for joining in, and thanks for watching the video.